Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. If you're new here, my name is Paulina. This channel is all about beauty and today we're going to unbox something again. So what we're going to be unboxing is this Flannels Beauty Cracker. So this is Flannels' alternative version of their advent calendar. They stopped doing advent calendars last year and now they're offering us these crackers instead. I mean, obviously the joy of opening a single kind of like drawer every day is missing here, but on the other hand they can put like all sorts of like different sizes inside and they can put as many products as they want and they don't really have to be worried about filling like all 25 days or like being able to find the right sizes for the drawers. So I guess it has its pros and cons. I really enjoyed their Christmas cracker last year, so I'm hoping this one is going to be just as good. I really love the look of it, although it's not like a conventional festive design. It opens like this and then you have all the items inside. And before I show you what's inside, let me give you some details. So this is available now. It is priced at £185 with a value of £800. Okay, so let's jump in. I'm going to put it like that so that we have easy access to everything that's inside. And a really good start. Look how full this box is. Like, it's literally filled to the brim. Okay, so where do we start? I'm going to start with this item here. This is by Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner with rose fruit extract and hyaluronic acid, and this is such a great product. And I don't know if you can see, but it has like rose petals inside. It is such a brilliant toner. It has this very natural rosy scent to it. It's not really too perfumey or anything like that. And we have 100 mils. Next up we have some Olaplex number 3. So this is the pre-shampooing treatment. This is what you would apply on your wet hair, leave it there for like 20 minutes, then wash it with your regular shampoo and then use your regular conditioner afterwards. These things are so great. I usually alternate between this and elasticizer and it makes a massive difference to my hair. This is 100 mils, so it's a full-size product. Okay, so let's have a look at some makeup next. We have Natasha Denona Mini Retro Palette. So this is a £5 palette. I already have it, so I'm not going to open that, but let me show you mine. So there you go, these are the shades. I'm going to open that so that you can see these more clearly. Very beautiful, very wearable, everyday colors. We have 2 mattes and 3 shimmers, but it's very easy to create a really lovely makeup look with this. So if you don't own this palette yet, you'll be really happy with it, I'm sure. Next up we have some Dr. Barbara Sturm, and this is her super anti-aging serum. This is 10 mils. Obviously this is not a full-size product. This is, I think, discovery size, but she actually sells these 10 mils bottles on her website, so it does have a standalone retail value to it. This is a really nice serum. I generally like her products. Are they overpriced? Possibly. I mean, especially her hyaluronic acid, like there's no reason for this to be so expensive, but some of her serums are really good. I really love her glow drops. These are amazing. As for this particular serum, I actually tried it before. It's really nice. I don't really have much to add, but it's a really lovely hydrating, slightly plumping serum. Oh, okay. I kind of didn't expect that because our next product is another one of those pre-shampooing treatment, and I did mention that when I was talking about Olaplex. So this is Elasticizer Extreme. So this is a little bit stronger version if you have like heavily damaged hair, or if you have like really thick, textured, coarse hair, then this is the one that's going to work better for you. For me, the regular Elasticizer is enough. I mean, I'm still going to use this one up, don't worry, but the regular Elasticizer will be enough for me. This one is a little bit more potent. We have 75 mils, which is a good size for Elasticizer, and yeah, I actually use these things a lot, so I'm always happy whenever I get a little bit of that. Alright, next up we have a mascara, and this one is by Kylie Cosmetics. This is Kylie Jenner Kylash Volume Mascara, 12 mils, a shade black. Do you know what? It seems like there are quite a few Kylie's makeup items in this year's advent calendars. I think I've seen like several products like scattered here and there. So this time we have a full-size mascara. I love testing new mascaras. I have very big expectations and I do require quite a lot from my mascara, so we'll see how that one's going to do, but I always enjoy testing the new ones. Okay, I mean, I can't believe how many products we have inside. Let's go with this one now, because this is probably not going to be super exciting. This is like a little pouch by Flannels Beauty, and let me guess, there's going to be a sleeping mask inside. And look, I guess. I mean, this is a really pretty sleeping mask. If you use these, then I guess it does make sense. I don't really use them that often because I like to read before going to sleep, for example. So obviously it's very difficult to do that with your mask on. But even though I don't use them, I actually have like a really nice collection now after like all these advent calendar unboxings. So there's another one to add to it. Okay, we're not going to elaborate on that. We're going to move on to our next product, which is by Shiseido, and this is Vital Perfection Uplifting and Framing Express Eye Mask. So yeah, these are your regular eye patches. I use these quite a lot. I keep them in the fridge whenever I want to apply them. They are nice and cold, and this actually helps with like the puffing of this eye area. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, another thing that many of you will probably not find very exciting, I actually like these. These are slip scrunchies. So we have a set of two. One of them is kind of like a leopard print, and then the other one is black. I'm going to actually open that and show you up close. There you go. These are our two scrunchies. As I said, I actually like them. These are the only hair bands that don't really tangle my hair, that are gentle enough for my hair. I like these, but they are quite short-lived. They do stretch out at some point, and then I just have to check them out. So I don't really mind finding these in advent calendars that much. Next up, we have Oskia, something by Oskia. This is Bedtime Beauty Boost, Nutri-Active, Nourishing and Regenerating Night Cream. And this is 15 mils. So I believe this is a travel size. Suitable for all skin types, 30 years plus. Oh, okay. Interesting. I've never actually seen a recommendation like that. This luxurious night cream provides your skin with an overnight health and beauty boost to help prevent the signs of premature aging and give a softer, healthier looking morning complexion. Okay, that sounds good. Next up we have a hair perfume. So this is Silk Perfume by Balmain, and how big is this? 50 mils. I think I've got this in a bigger size though, but 50 mils, it seems like it's enough. This is quite a good size for a hair perfume. I don't usually use like a separate hair perfume. Whenever I'm spraying myself with a fragrance, I'm just like spraying it all over myself, like including my hair. So it's very rare that I use like a separate hair perfume. But if you do, then you know, you'll have like 50 mils of that. Okay, next up we have some Acqua di Parma. So first up we have Acqua di Parma Arancia di Capri Shower Gel. And then we have Acqua di Parma body lotion, but this is a kind of like regular cologne body lotion, so this is kind of like a little bit mismatched. I thought it would be like matching duo, but we have like two different scents here, which I mean, it's not a massive problem, but I kind of like when things match. All right, next up we have another Dr. Barbara Sturm item. This is face cream, and this is 20 mils. And it's nice, but there's nothing revolutionary about it. I don't really see myself like buying this. As I said, there are a couple of like really good products by this brand that are actually even worth the money, but the cream is just a cream. It's a really nice day cream, but nothing mind-blowing about that. Next up we have some Mario Badescu, and this is a drying lotion. So I think this is one of those products that you apply on like blemishes or like spots when you have them. Am I right? Or am I wrong? This legendary on-the-spot solution helps dry up blemishes, absorb oil, and unclog pores. It will rescue you from any breakouts this party season. Yeah, so this is like a spot treatment, and that is so handy, really. Like, I do get an occasional spot here and there, even though my skin is actually dry, so it's not really that typical for me. But I do get those sometimes, and you know, these things are really helpful. Oh, I really like this next one. This is Espa Optimal Skin Pro Cleanser. And this is such a brilliant cleanser. Multi-use enzyme cleanser, exfoliator, and mask for radiant skin. So you can just use it as your regular cleanser. You can just leave it on your face for a bit longer, and then it just works as kind of like exfoliator. It is really good. This is 100 mils. Okay, I'm running out of space here. So next item is by Morphe, and this is Bacon Set Setting Powder in shade Translucent. Okay, this is what it looks like. Do you know what? This is a very useful product, obviously. I've never actually tried a setting powder from Morphe, so that's going to be interesting to see how this actually compares to some of my favorites, which are the Huda Beauty setting powder and the Laura Mercier one. These two are my top tier. Bakes and sets makeup for a shine-free finish, oil-absorbing formula, and selfie approved, of course. And how big is this? This is 9 grams. Okay, let's get this big one from the bottom. What is this? Flannels Beauty Cooling Globe. Okay, so first let me see what it looks like. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's a globe. Globe on a stick, and it has like this liquid inside. It's interesting. I would be afraid that this could break potentially because it seems to be made of glass. But yeah, see? Interesting. It does feel very fancy though. What does it say? The perfect skincare companion, this cooling globe promotes circulation and offers instant refreshment to awaken tired skin, leaving your skin feeling firmer and revitalized. Incorporate the cooling globe to the end of your skincare routine to boost product absorption. Use in the morning to help brighten your complexion and reduce puffiness, or in the evening to alleviate tension and de-stress your skin. For best results, place cooling globe into the fridge for 30 minutes before use. Okay, interesting. It does look very fancy, and it does feel quite, like, it doesn't feel cheap. Maybe because it's made of glass. Okay, let's move on. The next product is by Eve Lom, and this is the Rescue Mask. I really like it. I'm not a fan of the scent though. It does smell like vapor up to me. So it's not like I hate it. I can ignore the scent and still enjoy the benefits of the mask, but it's not the scent I would expect or I would want from my face mask. But with that being said, this is a really gorgeous mask. This is supposed to be purifying, hydrating, skin refining, so it does it all pretty much. So we have 100 ml here. Next up we have a L'Eau Duo by Maison Francis Dijon, and these are both in Oud Satin Mood scent, and I'm very excited because whenever we get any fragrances from this brand, it's either going to be Baccarat Rouge or a Gentle Fluidity. They're both amazing, but at least we have something a little bit different. So Oud Satin Mood Eau de Parfum. So we have a low fragrance here, and this is a really beautiful rosy scent with some woodsy base. Is stunning. So we have this mini fragrance. This is 5 ml, and then we have a matching candle. It just smells so beautiful. It is only a tiny one, 30 grams, but I love candles. Okay, so we still have some items inside, but I can see the bottom of the box now, so that's good. Next one is by Estée Lauder, and this is Advanced Night Repair Serum. Synchronized Multi-Recovery Complex, 15 mils. This is a cult favorite. It seems like everyone loves this. 15 mils, this is a good size too. I feel like we usually get like a smaller size, or am I wrong? It does look pretty big. Or maybe I'm imagining it, I don't know. But this is a really lovely product. I really enjoy using it. Next up we have something by This Works, and this brand used to be like everywhere a couple of years ago, so I very rarely get excited when I see it. But what do we have this time? This is Stress Check Mood Manager. Motion activated, okay, motion activated aromatherapy spray to create a soothing and balanced atmosphere. We have 75 mils. I need to open that and see how it works. So how is it motion activated? It's a regular spray. So I think it's just a fancy name for this kind of like a regular aromatherapy spray. Or is it suggesting that if you just spray it, then whenever you move, this, you know, the smelly particles are going to activate or something? And that sounds a little bit gimmicky to me. It smells good though, and this is actually a daytime scent, so that's why it probably smells a little bit different to what you usually get. Yeah, probably not the most exciting product ever. It sounds a little bit more exciting than it really is, but at least it has this kind of like a really pleasant, gentle scent to it. So that is good. Okay, the next product is by Pixi, and this is Retinol Jasmine Lotion. This contains retinol and peptides, and this is a smoothing moisturizer, 50 mils. Lightweight yet deeply moisturizing, this antioxidant-rich milky lotion is the perfect daily moisturizer for a more youthful appearance. Formulated with vitamin A, jasmine oil and peptides to renew, smoothen, deeply nourish. Antioxidant-rich blackberry, moisture-locking ceramide and nourishing biotin help to ensure healthier-looking skin long-term. And use daily. Do you know what? I'm happy whenever I get anything with retinol, so I'm happy with that too. Okay, we have 4 more items. So the next one is going to be Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. This is her kissing formulation, fallen from the lipstick tree. The shade is Bitch Perfect. I love that name. Let's watch it. Classic Charlotte Tilbury lipstick packaging, and this is like a really pretty nudie shade. And there you go, there's a swatch. Very pretty, very flattering. Like literally every lipstick color from Charlotte Tilbury is going to be so extremely flattering. Like I don't know how she does that. It's not always the case with her eyeshadow quads, but with her lipstick she's always to the point. And surprisingly, our next item is actually a quad from Charlotte Tilbury. By the way, these were so popular last year in advent calendars. This year it seems like not so much. Like we don't really have many palettes in luxury advent calendars. This is the one in shade Walk of No Shame. Again, I already have this one, so I'll show you mine. So there you go. These are the shades. This is actually one of her good quads. The problem with these quads is like some of these are lacking on the quality front. This one is actually pretty good and the shades are quite wearable. It's not really the kind of like everyday natural makeup, but it's still pretty easy to create something really pretty with these shades. And here are the swatches. So yeah, we've got that. And then there are two more items in this box. So we're almost at the end of this video. So our next item is by Yves Saint Laurent, and this is Touche Eclat Blur Primer. So this is blurring and illuminating primer, maximizing skin radiance. And this is our box, and I'm obviously going to show you what the bottle looks inside. Oh, that is pretty. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the kind of like a golden sparkle inside. This is so pretty. I love that. And our last product, let me just make sure. Yeah, this is the last one, is a blush palette by Patrick Ta. So this is Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in shade She's a Doll. So this is the box, and let's have a closer look at the shades. I mean, first of all, look at this packaging. It looks so pretty. And these are the shades. So this is our powder blush, and this is the cream one. Let me just swatch them for you. It actually feels so nice. So this is the cream one, this is the powder one. The powder one feels very kind of like silky. I'm just going to blend this to see. Look, this is the cream one blended. So as you can see, it doesn't really have to be super intense. This powdered one is a little bit more intense even after like blending. So if you need more pigmentation, then this one's going to give you a little bit more of that. But yeah, that's actually quite pretty. I was afraid that this is going to be too Barbie pink, but I think I can work with that. So there you go. This is everything I found in the Flannels Christmas Cracker for 2024. What do you guys think? I think this is a pretty brilliant selection of products, and this is coming from me, even though I actually own two of the eyeshadow palettes that are in here. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I wish these were like different palettes, but with my massive eyeshadow palette collection, I got used to the fact that there are going to be repeats. So I'm not really mad at that. I love so many items in here that, to be honest, I'm not too worried about that. This is a really lovely combination of skincare and makeup products. There are so many new products for me to discover. There are some of my all-time favorites here as well. A little bit of fragrance, a little bit of like accessories. There are some accessories. I'm not particularly excited about this kind of sleeping mask, but this kind of like a cooling globe looks interesting at least. So to sum this up, I think this is a really lovely selection of products. I love pretty much anything about that. As I said, there are a couple of items that maybe I would change, but that's pretty much always the case. Like there's always something that you can make better or improve or swap or whatever, but it's also like based on our personal preferences too. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to buy that. I'm so happy I did. Let me know what you think about this Christmas cracker in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching. For more advent calendar unboxing videos, check these ones over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.